2 of the Chicken Express Extravaganza basketball tournament here in Fredericksburg as the Battlin' Billies are preparing to take on the Bastrop Bears. I'm Reed Graff, riding solo again like I was yesterday, but we're still going to have a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun yesterday. Billies went 1-1, trying to do it again today. We'll see what happens. Don't go anywhere here on Billies.Live.
Hi, y'all, from More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg. We're very proud to support our Battlin' Billy athletes and the pride of the Texas Hill Country Band. We are your premier local provider for plumbing supplies and fixtures. From pipe, valves, and fittings, water filtration and softeners, and all your decorative faucets and hardware too. Rheem water heaters are the best in the business, and we're proud to offer their industry-leading residential and commercial water heating technology. So from your friends here at More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg, let's go Billies.
Hey everybody, I'm excited to share how the Fredericksburg Education Foundation is making a huge impact in our schools. They raise funds to support teachers as they plan awesome lessons to help shape a brighter future for students like me. Your support truly makes a difference. You can help by donating, volunteering, or spreading the word. Check out FISDkids.org. Go Billies!
At Hill Country Propane Inc., we work hard to earn your propane business. Do you need propane delivery for your home?
We're on it.
Refilling propane cylinders for your grill?
We're on it.
Filling up your RV and our easy drive-through?
We're on it.
Savings on RV and cylinder fills?
We're on it.
For all your propane needs, choose Hill Country Propane Inc. because
we're on it.
Hill Country Propane Inc. Go Propane.
Today's game coverage is brought to you by Bee Creek Communications, Creek Street Dental, The Inside Story, Joseph Financial Partners, and by the Real Estate Advisory Team.
It is game 3 of the Chicken Express Extravaganza for the Battlin' Billies, and we're going to meet the two teams. The first team, the third team that they're going to face this weekend is going to be the Bastrop Bears. Here's a good look at the Bears. Number 1, Julian Bonner. Number 2, Ramones Adams. Number 3, Jacoby Washington. Number 4, Kayshawn Moore. Number 5, Jalen Gratton. Number 10, William White. Number 11, Diego Rangel. Number 12, Nathan Waters. Number 21, Isaiah Arnold. Number 23, Miles Johnson. And number 34, Brent Carter. Head coach Eric Woods, assisted by David Brandenburg. The Bears come in at 8-10. They've lost 2 in a row, trying to get things going. On the other side, Billy's coming off a win at 11-7. Double zeros, Jaron Quay. Number 1, Jack Joffrey. Number 2, Brooks Immel. Number 3, Harrison Langford. 4, Gage Bryant. Number 5 is Wolfgang Parsons, the only sophomore on the roster. Number 10, Yair Yahya Hernandez. Number 15, Aiden Newsel. Number 20, Austin Green. And number 22, the big man, Sterling White. Head coach is Tim Kamen, assistant Jason Raymer and Bruce Stafford. I have a quick shout out I got to get in. I was told earlier today by Jack Joffrey's father that we've had some viewers from North Carolina. Ron and Nancy Joffrey have been tuning in. They weren't able to make it down for the New Year's, so they've been watching through Billies.Live. We appreciate y'all tuning in, and you got to, and that wouldn't be happening if it wasn't for our title sponsors. Edward Jones is our title sponsor tonight. Making sense of investing. Get a better understanding of your financial goals and how an advisor can work with you at edwardjones.com. We'll have our replay as well. We're going to go to a quick break right here before tip-off, and we'll be right back with the action.
Segner's Jewelers is a proud Battlin' Billies sponsor and big fans of our hometown team. Segner's has served generations of FISD families and friends, and we will be here to serve future generations. Located at 236 West Main Street, or find us on the web at segnersjewelers.com. We're with you all the way. Go Billies!
I mean, right now he's a weirdo. Austin Green over there. I was just a little goofball over there wearing number 20. Gonna have to have a good game, though. Let's look at the starting 5 for the Billies. We got Wolfgang Parsons, Austin Green, Sterling White, Gage Bryant, and Jack Joffrey. The 5 we've had in both of the other 2 games this weekend. On the other side, that's number 2, Ramones Adams. Number 4, Kayshawn Moore. Number 12, the big man, Nathan Waters. Number 3, Jacoby Washington. And number 5, Jalen Gratton. Pretty big starting 5 here for Bastrop. They got a little bit of size. Good trying to swing that to Wolf in the paint, but it is stolen by number 12, Nathan Waters, and it is Bastrop ball. So a turnover on the first possession is probably not what head coach Tim Kamen had wanted. So Bastrop coming in at 8-10. They were a 500 team. That's a good bucket there from number 4, Kayshawn Moore. They were a 500 team before this tournament started. They lost 2 in a row. Don't have the score for their game this morning against Canyon Lake, so it might be 3 in a row, depending on how that game ended out. As of now, they're 8-10. Joffrey, mid-range jumper, can't hit it. There's a cross-court pass to number 2, Ramones Adams, and Bastrop's off to a hot start, 4-0. We'll see which Joffrey we get in this one. Game 1 yesterday, he scored 7. Game 2, I was told he finished with 32. I had him at 29. I must have missed a bucket in there somewhere. He officially finished with 32 points. I believe that's a career high for Joffrey. So which Joffrey are we going to see? Green with a 3 of his own. Just rolls out. It's a good effort, though. Stolen back by Wolf. Bastrop trying to push the fast break, but that time it resulted in a turnover. The ball goes out of bounds. Good effort from there from Joffrey. I was ready to help. I was ready. So Billy's starting a little slow. Played a really good game that second game yesterday. Took on a good Hidalgo team that came in at 16-3 and came out on top 67-59. The big part came from Joffrey's 32 points. Here's a deep 3, nowhere near. That's from Jalen Gratton, and it misses. Hidalgo, according to our friend at the Standard, Kerry Burgess, was ranked in the top 25 before that matchup, just short there. Gage following it up and scoring. First points of the day come from Gage Bryant. Bryant did some good things yesterday. So that win over Hidalgo shows what this team is capable. That's a quick move there from number 2, Ramones Adams. Joffrey didn't even see him. Bastrop's got some speed. 6-2 now. Green's got it, swinging it to Wolf on the left side. Bryant thinks about the 3. He's driving. Tries to get it to where he thinks Wolf is, but he is not there, and that's going to result in the Billies' second turnover. A little bit of a slow start here. Not what you wanted to see. So just a reminder, Edward Jones is our title sponsor, as you can see on the scoreboard. We'll also have the Sterling Real Estate Group sponsoring our replays. Very thankful for them. Can't do what we do without them. Ron and Nancy Joffrey wouldn't be watching without them. We appreciate y'all tuning in all the way up in North Carolina. That ball is another turnover. I'd say we're starting a little sloppy on both sides. That was number 4, Kayshawn Moore, trying to make something happen. So something to take note of. Game 1 yesterday, Brooks Immel was suited out, played a little bit. Game 2, he was not. I currently see him suited out. We'll be interested to see if we see the senior any. Sterling with the little spin move. I think he draws the foul. I believe that's going to go against number 12, Nathan Waters. We're waiting on the official call. Still waiting on the official calling. I believe it was number 12. Here's a good look at that foul on the Sterling Real Estate replay. Makes the first one. Here it is. A little bit of technical difficulties we're waking up to. Yeah, there it is on the hand. Makes the second. It's an area where the Billies struggled a little bit yesterday, was at the free throw line. They're 2 for 2 to start today. 6-4 now. 3 minutes into the ball game. Swinging it to Gratton on the left side. Working against Wolf, 5-on-5. Corner 3 is too long. Waters with the rebound. They're going to take another crack at it. That was number 3, Jacoby Washington with the miss there. Ball gets away. Waters ends up with it. Still stolen by Austin Green, and he got poked in the eye there by number 3, Jacoby Washington. Another sloppy pass ends up being another steal for Waters. Ball still bouncing around. Washington thinks about the three-pointer. Swings it over to the main point man. Adams, deep three. Beautiful. He's off to a hot start. 7. He's got 7. 9-4 now. Swings it to Wolfgang on the right side. Trying to get it into Sterling. Good defense there from Nathan Waters. That's going to be a good matchup to watch today. It's not night yet. Bryant. Good move there from Gage Bryant to get to the basket. He's got 4. 9-6 now. Billies are battling. Ooh, good move there from Adams. Swings it to Grattan. Back to Adams. Working against Austin. Little pick and roll. Got the matchup they want. Oh, I will say, Green is not that much shorter than Waters. And he's probably bigger. Here's Grattan with the drive. Tries to get it to Waters. Ends up being a loose ball. We're battling for it. Moore's got it. To Waters. Misses it. Gets his own rebound. Tries to go back up. Blocked by Sterling. Billy's ball. Good defense there from Sterling White. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Joffrey pushing the envelope. Hit it. His first of the night. Good shot there, Jack. It'll be 9-8 now. 1-point ball game. Moore driving against Joffrey. Tries to get it really late, but it's going to be a charge. You're never going to guess who. Austin Green. I think he had 6 of those yesterday. Here's a great look at it. Gets set. He has a really good sense of when he can draw them, and he does a great job of just getting set. That is a skill that's hard to acquire. He might need some kind of protection all the time. He takes another one on the pick and roll. Sterling with the fadeaway, just can't hit it. Here comes Grattan back the other way. He's attacking the basket. That might be a block for Green. I think it was. Have to get a look at that one here in a minute. Joffrey bringing it back the other way. Bryant. Ooh, Bryant just crashed into the back wall. He appears to be okay. Let's get a look at that block, see if it was a block or a missed shot. Looked like a block to me. It was. Austin Green giving the block. Thank you, Sterling Real Estate Group, for the wonderful replay there. Okay, so 1 point separates the two teams. Billy's still looking for their first lead of the night. Bryant, corner 3. He's got it. Beautiful little execution of that sideline play there to get Bryant open. He's got a quick 7 to start the game. Gage Bryant, a second-year varsity player. He was a sophomore last year, did a little bit of back and forth. He's really playing that was a good move there. I didn't even notice him check in. That's number 34, Brent Carter, coming in for Nathan Waters. Immediately having an impact on the game. That foul went against Sterling. Also in the game for the first time is number 11, Diego Rangel. He's only a sophomore. One of 2 sophomores on the roster. And his head coach Tim came and talked yesterday about how they just doing things they didn't need to do in that game yesterday against Hidalgo. They ended up winning it pretty handedly, and there was a point in last night's game, if you were watching, look at that pass to Sterling White, where he was on his knees, quite literally crawling, begging to Austin Green, and he told us after the game he was just trying to lighten the mood. The kids get so uptight, he was trying to just bring it down a little bit. Deep 3 here from Grattan, just short, rebounded by Moore. He goes back up, and I believe that foul is going to go against either Joffrey or White. So he was on his knees. We played the replay in the gym, and everyone in the gym was getting a laugh at it. He told us after the game, he's just trying to lighten the mood. Kids get so intense in these intense games and trying to find a way to calm them down. He has a unique way of doing it. It's a second foul on Sterling, so he's in a little bit of early foul trouble. Aiden Newsell's going to come in for him, another senior. Billies have a little bit of a lead here now, 13-9. Minute and a half left in the first. Moore goes 1 for 2 at the charity stripe. 3-point game. Newsell in the game for the first time. We'll see what he does. Joffrey working against Moore, swings it to Wolf on the right side. Into the paint to Green, spin move, puts it up with the left hand, can't get it. Rebounded by Grattan, coming back the other way for Bastrop. Oh, that ball gets away from Waters. Rangel's there to save him, though. Swings it to Moore on the left side. Back to Grattan. Trying to get it to Waters, but he's not there, and it's Billy's ball. Wolf pushing it. Ooh, that's a block for number 34, Brent Carter. Full court to Grattan, and that's easy points. His first 2 points of the day. 1 point separates the two teams as we head into the final 50 seconds. We have a whistle. Oh, we have an injured Bastrop Bear. I say injured lightly. He's walking off the court. He's a little banged up. Can't show that, but he does seem to be okay. 13-12, 45 seconds to go in the first quarter. Green's got it at the top of the key. Takes a shot of his own, just can't hit it. He had a couple of those yesterday, not fallen so far in today's game. Bastrop seems like they're going to settle for the last shot as we head into the last 25 seconds of the first quarter. Adams has it. He's already got 7 today. Thinks about a very deep three. Hidalgo was not afraid to take that shot yesterday. Waters. Now the drive from Carter. No way he got another one. He did. Austin Green, another charge. He's a machine. I can't make this up. He's very good at drawing the charge. He might need to get him. We might need to get him a helmet or something, because the amount of times he gets laid out. No questioning, is he willing to take a hit for the team? He does it about 5 times a game. So Billies have last possession here as we head into the final 6 seconds. Yair Hernandez in the game. Newsel's got it on the right side into Green. Tries to bounce it off the defender, but it doesn't work out. Adams pushing the fast break. Buzzer beater comes up short. Billies hold on to a 1 point lead as we head into the end of the first quarter. It's been a fun first quarter. A little bit of back and forth. Billies hold on to the slim lead here on Billies.Live.
This is Matt Self with Fritztown Reds Baseball. Our J4 trailers are vital to our Fritztown Reds organization, full of pitching machines, L screens, balls, ball caddies, bats, helmets, buckets, catching gear, basically whatever it takes to practice for the game. Josh has been great, and there are so many local benefits to a local business, and he goes above and beyond anytime we call him and need anything. Price was a real hit also with us.
J4 trailer, now that's a home run.
First, we live in Texas, and then we live in the best part of Texas. And we're kind of a keep it simple bank, quite frankly. It's just do the little things, do what's right, care about your people, care about your customers. Try to go above and beyond, and it's not big, grandiose things, it's little things. And we think it's important to know what's going on in the community and being part of it, giving back. That's what a community banker does.
Today's game coverage is brought to you by Arizola Plumbing and Home Services, Arrowhead Bank, Diamond W Specialties, DR Welding and Construction, and by the Fredericksburg ISD Education Foundation.
All right, we're starting the second quarter here on Billies.Live. Billies holding on to a 1 point lead, 13-12 over the Bastrop Bears. Bastrop's played a good quarter, though. They just kind of fell quiet the last couple minutes of that first quarter, but they've got some scores. One of them right here, number 2, Ramones Adams. He's got 7 so far. That's Brent Carter. Swings it back to Adams. Working against Gage Bryant. That's number 11, Diego Rangel. He's only a sophomore, one of 2 sophomores on the roster. Back to Adams. Carter, left side 3. Comes up short. He knew it immediately. Great rebound there from Austin Green. Ooh, Yair's got no one near him. Newsel, mid-range jumper. He's got it. Good shot from Aiden Newsel. His first points of the day. He came in for Sterling after he got in a little bit of foul trouble. Immediately gives the Billies 3 point lead. So here's Moore, working against Yair. Swings it to Carter. Carter tries to go for the baseline reverse layup, but doesn't hit it. I do like the way Brent Carter plays the sport. Plays with a lot of energy. Yair. Ooh, look at that little double clutch layup. Didn't hit it, though. Saw what he was going for. Kayshawn Moore swings it to Rangel, back to Carter. Rangel all by himself. Left, misses it. Rebounded by Moore. Tries to get it to Adams and does. He's going to take a three of his own. Can't hit. Bryant. Bringing it back up for Fredericksburg. Thinks about the three. Swings it to Green. Now Joffrey. Bryant, deep three. In and rolls around and hits. Gage Bryant off to a hot start. He's got 10. A junior. Tell you what, a couple juniors on this roster that make a big impact for the Billies. It's a good sign for the future. Carter, mid-range jumper. Little pull-up, can't hit it. Rebounded by Joffrey. So Brent Carter bringing a lot of energy, just not quite hitting some of those shots so far. Now Bryant's got it on the left side. Swings it to Green against Waters. He's got it on a roll. That is a 7-0 run to start the second quarter for the Billies. First points of the day for Austin Green. Although that's not the first time I've said his name. He's been doing a lot. Kayshawn Moore with the drive. It's going to be a foul on Yair Hernandez. Trying to snap the 7-0 run the Billies are on. Here come a couple subs for Bastrop. Number 21, Isaiah Arnold, one of the two sophomores, his first time in the game. Number 1, Julian Bonner, a senior, checking in. He's coming in for Moore. So here is Bastrop trying to get the ball into Arnold, but it's a steal by Austin Green. So here's Austin Green. Swings it to Brian. He's all by himself. Wide open three. Just can't hit it. Rebounded by Rangel. Coming back the other way for Bastrop. Arnold, first time in the game. He's already missed one shot. See if he can find a way to make an impact. That's Adams. Swings it to Rangel. Can he hit this time? He can't. It's off to the right and missed. Rebounded by Gage Bryant. 5 minutes left in the first half. 20-12. Billy still on a 7-0 run. That ball is going to go out of bounds. As that goes out of bounds, I want to remind you, they're not one of our sponsors tonight per se. They sponsor a lot of our other events. The FISD Education Foundation is doing their year-end push, trying to reach their end-of-the-year goal. I don't know what the exact number is. It was at about 153,000 last broadcast. I believe their goal is 250. If you can support them, they do a lot of wonderful things for the community and for FISD. We'll be right back here on Billies.Live. Don't go anywhere.
Top 5 reasons we love Gaddy's in Fredericksburg. Number 5, their student-teacher lunch discount. Number 4, their all-you-can-eat buffet. Number 3, they have a huge variety of fresh veggies at the salad bar. Number 2, Gaddy's pasta and pizza is always hot and ready. And best of all, they even do the dishes. Gaddy's Pizza, Highway 16 South, across from the fairgrounds.
About 5 minutes left in the first half. Billies are on a 7-0 run to start the second quarter. Bastrop struggling to, they've had some shots, but they haven't had them fall. And Gage Bryant has had a great game so far for the Billies. He's got 10 points. He's got half. There's Adams working against Yair. Now Arnold swings it to Bonner. Bonner back out to Adams. The drive, trying to get up over a couple Billies, and he gets it. Good effort, good shot there from Ramones Adams to end the Billies run. So here comes Fredericksburg. They've had a good quarter so far. Bryant on the left side working against Adams. Swings it to Harrison Langford, who's in the game for the first time. Didn't notice him check in. He's in for Aiden Newsel. Down to Green, can't hit. Almost hit back in by Joffrey, but did not find the basket. Bonner with the rebound. When I say Bonner calling basketball, the Spurs fan in me thinks of the redhead. This kid is not a redhead, though. Very not so. Here's Rangel, swinging it to Adams on the right side. My Spurs fans know who I'm talking about. Adams, that was a snifty move and jump shot there. trying to get Bastrop heading back in the right direction. I'll give 5 points to anybody in chat who tells me the Bonner that I'm talking about. Don't cheat, Paige. You can't be the one putting it in. Green for 3. Got it. I know he's Googling it right now. He's not allowed to do that. Here comes Rangel. Swings it to Adams. Adams has scored 4 in a row. Trying to stay hot, going back to the basket. Green going for another charge. Doesn't get it this time. Waters fighting for the ball. It's going to be Billy's ball. If anybody gets that at halftime, if nobody gets it by halftime, I'll let you know who I'm talking about. But Spurs fans know the Bonner I'm referencing. At least I hope they do. I'd be disappointed if no one gets it. 23-16, Billy's lead. Bryant, Joffrey, Yair, Harrison, Langford, Austin Green on the court. Green just made a three-pointer a minute ago. Almost thought about another one. Gage tries to get it down in the paint, but it's going to go out of bounds. Green couldn't get off the defender to get that ball. Here comes Brent Carter back in the game for Bastrop. Nathan Waters is going to take a break. Ramones Adams has not come off the court yet. He's got 11 points. He's really been the driving force in the Bears offense so far. Rangel's played some good minutes. Didn't start, but he's played some good minutes. Adams on the left side thinks about the 3. Working against Bryant. Bonner. Got it. Good shot from Julian Bonner. 23-19 now. What was at one point a 10-point lead has been cut to 4. Fredericksburg's got to get it going again here to end the half. Good pass there from Joffrey to Langford for his first bucket of the day. Extending that lead a little bit. Grattan back in the game after a little injury earlier. Makes a good move. Carter to the basket. Bastrop starting to get a little groove going. Billy's got to find a way to disrupt it. They did a good job early. Bastrop's starting to find it again. Ooh, good pass to Yair. Green. Green to the basket. Can't hit. Rebounded by Grattan. Ooh, never mind. Austin doing some dirty work down there. Almost got the ball back. Needs to be careful, though. He's about to get himself in foul trouble. Grattan working against Yair. Swings it to Adams. Adams thinks about the very deep 3. Doesn't get a flinch out of Green, though. Green didn't fall for it. Rangel attacking the baseline. Back to Adams. Bonner thinks about it. Puts it up. He's got it again. That's 2 in a row for Julian Bonner. They're fighting their way back into it. It's now a 1-point game. From a 10-point game to a 1-point game. We head into the final minute. Look at Joffrey. Oh, but that ball gets away from him. Adams has got it coming back the other way for Bastrop. Swings it to Rangel. Just misses the lead-claiming bucket. And I believe they're going to hit Adams with the foul here. So this Bastrop team, when they get in a groove, they're hard to stop. But they, like we saw earlier in this quarter, they can get knocked out of that groove fairly easily as well. Right now they're hot. And they are very close to taking the lead again. They haven't had it since the first quarter. So here comes Gage Bryant. 40 seconds left in the first quarter, in the first half. Now Joffrey's got it. Tries to get it into Green. Just misses the basket. Bastrop picking the tempo up, working quick. Kayshawn Moore back in the game. Swings it to Adams on the left side. He's all alone. Should be a knockdown. It isn't. He misses it. Gage Bryant, he's got 15 seconds left in the first half. Tries to get it to Joffrey. Joffrey gets tripped up a little bit. It's going to stay Fredericksburg ball. Minute left. I'm sorry, 10 seconds left. 1 point separates the two teams. Going to be a close one going into halftime. Bad pass there from Joffrey, gets away from him, but it ends up getting stolen back by Austin Green. He's got a second left. Buzzer beater comes up short. 25-24 is our score as we head into the half. Billy's had a 10-point lead. They let it kind of slip away. Still holding on to a lead. We'll see if they're able to hold on to it. There's been some good passing. There's a little mid-range from Newsel. thanks to our Sterling Real Estate Group replay. There's the 3 from Gage. He's hit 2 of them. He's got 10. He's the leading scorer for the Billies. But Bastrop is surging, and they're fighting their way back into it. We'll see what they can do as we head into the second half. We'll talk about it during our halftime show. Don't go anywhere.
My name is David Smith, Fredericksburg FBO. This business has done now 5 large metal buildings through Donnie Ray. He is honest, enormously competent in the matter of metal buildings. He's been doing metal buildings for 35 years. Service is excellent, the work is reliable, and they're fast. Now, these are the qualities that will come through and deliver value.
Joseph Financial Partners is here for you. Our mission is to partner with our clients on all of their significant financial decisions by providing independent advice, appropriate education, and extraordinary service. We're an experienced group of financial advisors dedicated to helping you understand where you are financially, what you need to do to reach your goals, and how all the pieces work together. Call us today for a no-obligation free consultation and let Joseph Financial Partners be your partner for financial success. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
At the Real Estate Advisory Team, we know the Texas Hill Country, and we know Texas Hill Country Real Estate.
With the Real Estate Advisory Team, you'll have a team of experienced local professionals who value honesty and integrity and work tirelessly to help you achieve your real estate goals.
Give us a call or stop by today. We would be honored to help turn your Texas Hill Country dream into a reality. Go Billies!
Strayer & Olfers has the latest parts and products at the best prices, including tires for passenger vehicles and agricultural equipment from Michelin, BF Goodrich, Goodyear, and other trusted brands. They have a complete line of petroleum products, including non-ethanol fuel for automotive repairs, trailers, Kawasaki equipment, and so much more. Visit Strayer & Olfers, 509 South Adams Street in Fredericksburg, or call 830-997-4382.
Hi, my name is Anders Ecker, and we want to invite you and your furry friends to visit Fredericksburg Veterinary Center. Our mission is to create a comfortable environment where we treat your animals as if they were our own. Everyone has been working hard to design a new building with more space to provide the best care to all of our animal friends. We love our clients, patients, and especially our Battling Billies. So come see Dr. Neil Eckert, Dr. Morgan Donsbach, and Dr. Lana Bush for all of your veterinary needs. Billy Pride Uber Alice.
Ooh, man, you're playing like a new player since your hip surgery.
I'm telling you, Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has changed my life. I lived with the pain of that old football injury for years. Never thought I'd walk right again. They did this minimally invasive procedure thing. Really sped up my recovery, faster than I ever imagined.
Man, I've been struggling with this old tennis elbow for years. I wonder if they could help me out.
Absolutely. They work wonders.
Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game of life.
All right, it has been a lot of good basketball here in the FBG Chicken Express Extravaganza. And if you want to see some good basketball, this is the place to be right now. Every game we have seen so far over the past 2 days has been a nail-biter except there was one game that was like 100-50. Other than that, it's been really good basketball, really good games. Billies have been in 3 nail-biters, and this one is no different. They lead Bastrop 25-24. They have a 1-point lead over the Bastrop Bears, who came in having lost 2 in a row, 8-10. But you look at them, you watch them play, they're a good team, they're athletic, they're big, they make shots. It'd be another impressive win for the Billies if they can find a way to do it. And a big reason they have that lead is the junior, Gage Bryant, is having a fantastic game. He's got 10 points, he's hit a couple threes, he's done some of the dirty work. 10 on the night, on the day, he is leading the Billies so far. So he's doing, and really he's the only guy that's got significant, totals on the Billies. Austin Green has 5, Sterling White has 4, Joffrey has 2, Langford has 2, Newsel has 2. So you've got a lot of contribution, which is always a good thing for the Billies. But it still doesn't change the fact that Gage Bryant's the one guy that's got kind of leading the way today. And we've talked about that a lot. We know Joffrey can put up a lot of points. He scored over 30 yesterday. We know Sterling White can do it. He dropped 22 in the loss to Burnett yesterday morning. When you have other guys like Gage Bryant emerge and do the things that he's doing, it makes you a better team. And I think it makes the Billies a better team than I think even Kamen was kind of expecting. He even told us beginning of the year he was worried about scoring. He was worried about offense and what that was going to look like. and he's making it work, and these guys are putting up points like they need to. So it's going good for him so far. On the other side, though, Bastrop's playing a good game. Ramones Adams is a pretty good basketball player. It's a senior-led team with a couple younger guys filtered in. Ramones Adams, one of those seniors. He's got 11 points, including a three-pointer, and he's done a lot of good job attacking the basket. Here's a look at him getting a bucket over Jack Joffrey. Julian Bonner came in late. He's got 2 three-pointers, giving him 6. Did anyone ever figure out the Bonner I was referencing? I still haven't heard that yet. So that challenge is still out there to you viewers. Kayshawn Moore has 3. Brent Carter came in, played some good minutes. He's got 2, and Jalen Gratton has 2. So Bastrop spreading the love a little bit. Ramones Adams, though, very clearly the central focus point of the offense, and we'll see how that comes into play as we head into the second half. Real quick, we're going to get a good look at what's coming up next here on Billies.Live as we get ready for the second half, including this afternoon. We have Salado at 6 p.m. The Billies will take on Salado, and then on December 31st, the Lady Billies will be back in action against the Divine Arabians, I believe is what they're called. They better beat Divine. As a Hondo resident, we don't like Divine. So we got to get a win over Divine. So that'll be on December 31st. Make sure you turn into that. We'll be right back here for the second half. We have about a little under 2 minutes to go. So don't go anywhere here on Billies.Live.
Hello friends, this is Shane Franson from The Inside Story. Have you ever thought about retiling a bathroom but don't know which tile to pick? Come see us. Have you ever wanted to paint but you don't have an eye for paint colors? Come see us. Are you tired of that sun coming through the windows when your favorite Ballin Billy team is on TV? Come see us for that as well. Do you want a beautiful wood floor but aren't sure which is the right one? Come by The Inside Story and let us make your house a home. The Inside Story, proud sponsors of the Ballin Billies. Go Goats!
If your project is a new barn dominium or any type of metal building, Diamond W Specialties can take care of you through the entire build. Diamond W also offers clearing, pad side work, concrete foundations, and they specialize in spray foam insulation. With over 22 years worth of satisfied customers throughout the Hill Country, Diamond W is the right choice. Contact them for a free estimate at 830-998-7377 or DiamondWSpecialties.com. Diamond W Specialties, a cut above the rest.
Arrowhead Bank is celebrating 100 years of serving the Hill Country. Their goal is to greet you by name when you walk in the door and provide you the banking help you need today. You're guaranteed to speak to someone you know when you pick up the phone. Arrowhead Bank wants to thank all the employees of Fredericksburg ISD. Good luck to the Batlin Billies in all activities this school year. Arrowhead Bank, 502 South Adams, 830-990-9300. Check them out online, arrowheadbanktexas.com.
Today's game coverage is brought to you by Mr. Gaddy's Pizza, Hill Country Propane Incorporated, Segner's Jewelers with locations in Fredericksburg and Bee Cave, Security State Bank and Trust, and by Strayer and Offers Incorporated.
Hope everybody had a Merry Christmas and hopefully going to have a great New Year's as you tune into some Billies basketball here right before the New Year's break. Billies are holding on to a slim lead here, 25-24 over the Bastrop Bears. Second half, just a couple seconds from getting underway. Gage Bryant's going to toss it in. He's got 10. No, never mind. Austin Green is. Green's got 5. So it's Green, Bryant, Wolf, Sterling back in the game, and Joffrey on the court to start the second half for the Billies. Waters, Gratton, number 3, Jacoby Washington, we haven't seen a ton of. Kayshawn Moore and Adams on the court for the Bastrop Bears. Right out the gate, Adams is being aggressive, trying to get that ball. We haven't seen Wolf and Sterling since the first quarter. Sterling got in some foul trouble. The big, tall senior. And I said yesterday, it's been fun watching Wolfgang Parsons get familiar with varsity basketball. Only a sophomore playing a lot of important minutes. And every time I watch him, he gets a little bit better. Joffrey mid-range jumper off the back iron. Ball still bouncing around a little bit. Kayshawn Moore's got it, though. So the first shot of the second half is a miss. Joffrey tried to get the steal there. He's been fairly quiet. He hasn't taken a ton of shots. He's got 2. We know he can score in bunches, and see if that plays a role. Kayshawn Moore starts off hot, hitting the three-pointer. 27-25 now, giving Bastrop their first lead since the first quarter. Oh, that's going to be a foul on Ramones Adams. Got up and in on the frame of Joffrey. Ramones Adams has had a good game. He's got 11 points. That is his second foul, though. Here's the Austin Green working against Kayshawn Moore. Tries to swing it to Wolf, but it's just a little tall. Let's see, if he was 5'11" instead of 5'10", he might have had it. So a 2-point lead here for Bastrop early in the second half. Kayshawn Moore bringing it up. He just hit the three-pointer a minute ago. Adams, the offensive focal point of this team. It's an older team, a couple seniors, handful of juniors, 1 or 2 sophomores. Experienced team, trying to get back into the winning column. They've lost a couple. Ooh, good move there from Adams to create some separation. Can't hit the three, though, and finish the play. Rebounded by Joffrey. He's got some fast twitch to him, though. So here's Joffrey. Gets it to Wolf on the right side. Now into Sterling. Tries to get it back to Wolf. And it's out of bounds on the Billies. Again, a bit of a slow start to the half. The Billies gave up 4 straight to Bastrop to start the first half. And now they've turned it over a couple times here. And starting slow again. And we have a Bastrop timeout. 27-25, 6-11 here in the third quarter. We'll be right back here on Billies.Live.
Creek Street Dental utilizes the latest technologies in dental care. Dr. McBride has been specially trained to offer the Hill Country sedation dentistry. Anxious patients can sleep through oral surgery in a private room with family nearby. Their CBCT machine provides near-silent imaging, making possible the most painless and effective treatments. iTero technology allows virtual manipulation and modeling, so no more gagging on impression trays. Call 830-990-1178 for the best in your family's dental health today.
So Bastrop looking to build on a lead here. They finally have the lead for the first time since the first quarter, and they call a timeout, I assume, to make some adjustments. As you can see on our Edward Jones scoreboard, once again, thank you to Edward Jones for being our title sponsor tonight. They have 10 advisors in Fredericksburg. You're sure to find the help you need to reach your financial goals. Like advisor David White, who partners with us, and so much more. And thank you for him and making much more of our Battlin' Billies. So thank you to Edward Jones for supporting and being our title sponsor tonight, as you can see on our scoreboard down there. Oh, Wolf almost had it and ends up taking a tumble. The ball it's going to be backcourt because he had somewhat of a possession and then the ball went across. They're going to say it is backcourt violation. Interesting play, though. I can see how it could have been said that the defense pushed it back, but nonetheless, worked out for the Billies. So here's Gage Bryant. He had 10 points in the first half, still looking to get going in the second half. Green thinks about the top of the key three. Sterling on the left side, swings it to Wolf. Wolf to Joffrey on the right side, back to Wolf. Wolf puts up the three, and he's got it, Wolfgang Parsons. That's his first three-pointer of the night. Grattan immediately gets the points back, though. 29-28, a little back-and-forth action. It's tempo's starting to pick up. I was looking down to put my up, and Austin Green thought he was playing soccer. That one got away from him. Got to make the next play. Just over 5 minutes remain in the third quarter. So here is Adams attacking the basket. Working against Wolf. Adams driving. Kayshawn Moore with the three. Just a little short. Great rebound there from Sterling White. Coming back up is Jack Joffrey. Oh, tipped away by Kayshawn Moore. Kept alive by Wolfgang. Joffrey for three. That's the spot he likes. That just to the right of the box. His first tray of the game. 31-29 now. Grattan looking to answer right back, and he does. The bombs are coming in bunches right now from both sides. 32-31. Joffrey gets it to Wolf. Nope, that's a steal for Grattan. He's going to look to put some fireworks, but he misses the wide open dunk. Adams recovers and still secures the 2 points. It's a rough look for Grattan. He tried to get the slam dunk and just an inch too short. And we are going to have a Billies timeout. So the back and forth is firing up. Here's a look at that missed dunk thanks to the Sterling Real Estate Group replay. But Ramones Adams keeps it alive to score his 13th point. Bastrop leads 34-31. Don't go anywhere.
One phone call to Bee Creek was all it took, and our speeds crazy fast. Bee Creek Communications, always on high-speed internet.
4 minutes remain in the third quarter. Bastrop has built a 3-point lead thanks to a steal there from Grattan, which ended up being a bucket for Ramones Adams. But the back and forth has begun. We've had like 4 lead changes since the third quarter began. So here's Joffrey, now Green. Oh, look at the pass to Gage Bryant. That's a great look from Green to Bryant. 1 point game. You wanted some good early midday basketball. This is the right place. Have had some fun here on Billies.Live. There's going to be a foul there. It's going to go against Gage, his first of the game. That pass is going to get Brent Carter back in the game. He's able to keep that alive. 5v5. That's Grattan working against Wolf. Now it's Adams. Thinking about the three. Oop, little pogo stick. That was about 6 pump fakes there. Bryant didn't really fall for him, though. So here's Rangel back in the game, one of the 2 sophomores on the roster. Grattan, spin move, working against Green, but they're going to get him with the traveling. Billy's ball. Turnovers are mounting for both teams. So Gage Bryant to bring it up. The leading scorer so far for Fredericksburg. Now Sterling's got it at the top, swings it to Austin on the left side. Joffrey gets in a little bit of trouble, but finds himself a little space for a mid-range jumper that he just misses. So Bastrop looking to extend that lead. They've held for a couple minutes now. Ooh, little move from Adams. Kayshawn Moore on the left side. Attacking the basket. Comes up short. Rebounded by Carter. Puts it back up. Rolls around and doesn't go in. And then it's a foul on Brent Carter. Trying to keep that alive. I do think if that is called a foul, it is. Carter's up to 3. He's getting himself in a little bit of trouble. Here's a look at it on the Sterling Real Estate Group replay. Just kind of wrapped around and caught Sterling in the cheek, I think. So Sterling coming up. They're using him to create some pick and roll opportunities. Now Gage has got it. 3-pointer from Gage Bryant. He stays hot. He's having a good game. 36-34 gives the Billies the lead again. Grattan and Adams setting up a play. Here comes Kayshawn Moore with the screen. Adams attacks the basket. Good move, little Euro step. He's having a good game as well. Tied at 36. And that's going to be a foul on Kayshawn Moore. I'm just not sure how many he is at. He's got a couple. He's at 2. Tie ball game. Under 2 minutes remain in the third quarter. Sterling White. Gives it to Gage at the top of the key. Working against Kayshawn Moore. Now Joffrey's got it. Looking for Wolf. Swings it back to Austin. Back to Wolf. Wolf working against Grattan. That's kicked into the stands and off the back wall by Ramones Adams. That was impressive. That had some velocity on it. Might be a dent in the wall. He booted that thing. Joffrey working against Rangel now. Oh, good move by Gage to create some separation. Good pass from Joffrey. Gage Bryant emerging a little bit here in this game. He's having a good afternoon. He ate his Wheaties this morning. Here's Adams trying to keep Bastrop up to pace with the Billies. It's been a high-scoring second quarter. Here's Gratton, swings it to Adams. Deep three from Adams. Just long. Good rebound there from Parsons. Under a minute to go in the third quarter. What's turned into a good game. Moore working against Joffrey. Gets it to Green on the left side, now to Wolf. Bryant, Joffrey. He's working against Moore. White, fadeaway, just long. Bastrop's got a chance for final possession. Gratton is going to draw the foul there. It's going to go against Bryant, his second. 21 seconds. Here's a good look at that foul here on Gage Bryant. It might have actually been called on Green. Waiting on the official. It went against Gage. Gratton's had a good third quarter. Jalen Gratton, another senior. He and Ramones Adams really kind of run this offense. Hits both. Here comes Fredericksburg. A tie ball game once again. Billy's trying to hold on to at least the control of the game. Ooh, look at the pass to Joffrey. Through the, ooh, that was a good move there. I don't even know what to say. It was almost a putback dunk from Sterling White. Don't see that a lot from him, but that was a great effort. And Adams, looks like he may have drawn the foul. Here's a good look at the attempted putback dunk, but it ended up just being a pretty solid putback effort from Sterling. I think he wanted to dunk it. 2 points nonetheless. 0.2 seconds as Adams knocks down the first free throw. The only problem with that foul is it puts Gage Bryant, that's his third. He's having a great game. That puts him in some foul trouble. And if he knocks this down, which he doesn't, Billies hold on to the lead as we head into the fourth quarter. Gage Bryant is really leading the way here for the Billies, but he's in a little bit of foul trouble. We'll see what happens as we head into what should be an exciting fourth quarter. Here's another one of those baskets for Gage. He's got another one from Joffrey. He's hit a couple threes. Gage is doing a great job. Staying hot. He's a big reason why the Billies are holding on to a slim lead. It's been fun. It's going to continue to be fun. Don't go anywhere here on Billies.Live.
Hi, y'all, from More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg. We're very proud to support our Battle and Billy athletes and the pride of the Texas Hill Country Band. We are your premier local provider for plumbing supplies and fixtures. From pipe, valves, and fittings, water filtration and softeners, and all your decorative faucets and hardware too. Rheem water heaters are the best in the business, and we're proud to offer their industry-leading residential and commercial water heating technology. So from your friends here at More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg, let's go Billies.
Today's game coverage is brought to you by Moore Supply Company and the Facets of Fredericksburg, Edward Jones, Texas Hill Country Orthopedics, Tanya Chambers and the Sterling Real Estate Group, and by the Fredericksburg Veterinary Center.
Saw Edward Jones in that reel there. They are our title sponsor tonight. Get a better understanding of your financial goals and how an advisor can work with you at edwardjones.com. Thanks again for sponsoring today's broadcast alongside Sterling Real Estate Group, who has had some great replays, including that just missed putback dunk there from Sterling White just a couple minutes ago. So we are heading into the fourth quarter. Every game of this tournament so far for the Billies has been a nail-biter, and this one is no different. 1 point separates the two teams. Billies holding on to a slim lead against the Bastrop team that is battling. Here's Gratton. And they're going to get a foul on Gage. That's not good because Gage has 17 points and he now has 4 fouls. So your leading scorer is probably going to have to come out of the game Good thing they've got another guy who dropped 32 points yesterday, and then another guy who dropped 22 the game before. So you're not necessarily in trouble scoring-wise, but Gage is having a good game, and that puts a damper on it. Yair back in the game. Yeah, you got to love what Yair Hernandez brings. He's not going to drop 30 points, but he does a lot of the dirty work, and he does some really good things on the basketball court. So here's Adams. I don't even know if he's come off the court. He has stayed out of foul trouble, though, so far. Yair working against Kayshawn. Little pick and roll action. Carter. That almost could have been traveling. And they're going to get the foul called on, I think, Yair. Still waiting on the official call. So Gage Bryant going into foul trouble does put the Billies in a bit of a predicament in that you lose one of your top scorers, especially the guy that's having a good game. So now you need someone else to get hot. And you can still put him in the game and hopefully he can continue to contribute, but he's one foul away from being out as Kayshawn Moore makes a tough shot to give Bastrop a 1-point lead. Under 7 minutes to go. Joffrey gets it to Yair. Now to Wolf. Green, they got their rotation going, looking for something. Yair on the left side. Into Sterling working against Carter. Back out to Green. Wolfgang working against Adams. Billy's passing it around, trying to find an opening. Wolf, mid-range jumper, over Adams. Just misses. Rebounded by Sterling. He goes back up. Draws the foul, just misses the three-point play. Just misses a three-point opportunity. So here is a look. Good take there from Sterling on the rebound, using his height and athleticism. And then the obvious foul there from Carter. Carter's at 4 now, so they're in danger of losing one of their big men to fouls. He's going to take a break. Nathan Waters is going to come back in. Big ol' number 12. Not quite as big as 34, but another tall kid. So Sterling hits the second to tie the game. He is 3 for 4 from the free throw line today. Under just over 6 minutes to go. It's brewing out to be another nail biter. Very similar to the game against Burnett yesterday morning. So here's Rangel. He's been in and out. He's one of the younger players on the team, just a sophomore. You wouldn't know it looking at him. Plays older, looks a little bit older. He's a good ball player. He's working against Joffrey, gets the screen. Gratton tries to get it back to Rangel. He's driving, back out to Gratton. Swings it to Adams on the left side, working against Yair. The drive, in and out of the basket. Great move from Adams, but he can't make the shot fall. Billy's ball. Joffrey bringing it up, mid-range jumper. Just misses off the back iron. Now we're going back the other way. The tempo is up. Kayshawn Moore for 3. Just misses. Ooh, that could have been bad. I think everybody's okay. Waters trying to get over. I don't know. It's pretty obvious over the back foul, I think. I think that one's hard to miss. Look at that, thanks to the Sterling Real Estate Group. I think that's over the back. Maybe a little bit. His second foul. Maybe a little extreme definition of over the back foul. Tied at 41, under 6 minutes to go. Here's Wolfgang on the right side. He's played a lot the second half and has played well. Sterling gets it to Yair. Back to Sterling, three-pointer. What a shot from Sterling White. That's a huge shot at this point in the game. I don't know if you've watched a lot of Billy's basketball. He doesn't shoot that much. It's a big shot from the senior. 44 to 41. Adams. He can shoot threes of his own. Swings it to Rangel. Trey Ball is very much in play for the Bastrop Bears. Kayshawn Moore can't hit. Waters with the rebound. Stolen by Austin Green. Letting him play a little bit. Just over 4 minutes to go. Billies have a 3-point lead. Sterling back at the top. Now Joffrey trying to get it to Austin. He does. Goes up. That's easy for him. Two possession game, 46-41. And we're going to get a Bastrop timeout. Billies are on a run. Start to take control of the game. Bastrop trying to fight a way to fight back. 4 minutes to go. You're not going to want to miss it here on Billies.Live.
Hey football fans, while we cheer on our Battling Billies to victory, let's also give a shout out to the Fredericksburg Education Foundation. They're amazing at inspiring and driving our teachers to be creative, bringing new programs to our schools. Want to help us even more? You can make a difference by donating, volunteering, or spreading the word. Check out FISDkids.org to see how you can get involved. Together, we can make a brighter future for students in FISD.
Big man down in the post starting to shine for the Billies as we head down the stretch here. 46-41, a huge shot from Sterling White and some tough plays from Austin Green. Speaking of tough, I don't know if they make him a whole lot tougher than Austin Green. He's become the expert at taking charges. I think he's gotten poked in the eye in this game. He's been leveled, and he's still battling, having a great game. Big reason why the Billies have a lead here over a pretty good Bastrop squad. 46-41 now. Just over 4 minutes. We're almost at the 4-minute mark. Kayshawn Moore's got it. Tries to get it to Adams, and he does over a leaping Joffrey. Rangel in the corner. Back to Kayshawn, working against Wolfgang. Now Adams. Watt. They're passing it around. Looking. I think they want the perimeter shot is what they're looking for. Grattan. Kayshawn Moore on the left side. Working against Wolfgang. Across court to Adams. Three-pointer, a little far into the left. Rebounded by Wolfgang. Billy's ball, 3:30 to go. Joffrey bringing it up, working against Moore. Gets it to Wolf on the right side. Green, spin move, puts it up. All day for him. That is all day. Having a good fourth quarter. 7-point lead now for Fredericksburg. Bastrop maybe running out of gas a little bit here. They can score in bunches, though. We've seen it from them. They're a hot and cold team, and they can get hot and score a lot of points quick. And that ball gets away from Grattan. Billy's ball. If you remember in the second quarter, Billies were up 20-10, and Bastrop eliminated that lead pretty quickly. So this game is not over. Not even close. Only 7 points separate the teams, and Bastrop can score quick. Fredericksburg's got to keep the pedal to the floorboard. Green's got it on the left side. Billy's passing it around, probably happy to slow it down a little bit. Now Wolf on the left. Swings it to Austin. Good rotations here from Fredericksburg. Green. Ooh, rejected by Waters. And they're going to call jump ball. Okay. I don't know basketball enough to know how that's a jump ball. Here's a good look at that block from Nathan Waters. It's not a foul. They called jump ball. He signaled jump ball. Regardless, it stays Billy's ball. 2.5 minutes to go here in the first game of the day for the Billies. Joffrey's got it. Gage Bryant back in the game. He got in some foul trouble earlier. He's got 17 points. He's had a good game, but he got slowed down by some fouls. But having him back on the court as you get to the final minutes is a good thing, I think. As the Billies try to seal this one. Trying to get that to Sterling is Wolfgang, but it's swatted away by Rangel. So here comes Brent Carter back in the game. Another guy who's one foul away from being done. Just over 2 minutes remain. Green thinks about the little tray. Bryant got it in the corner. He's hit one from there already today. Sterling to the basket, and he's continuing to score here in the fourth quarter. 9-point lead for the Billies. Just under 2 minutes to go. Here comes Moore. Good little move. Just short. Rebounded by Sterling White. The clock is your friend if you're wearing a red jersey right now. Sterling has had a great fourth quarter. Joffrey working against Moore, swings it to Wolfgang. Not to be understated, he hasn't really shown up a ton in the stat book, but Wolfgang Parsons has had a great second half. He's got a couple rebounds. He hit that three-pointer earlier. Some good contributions from your sophomore guard. Just over a minute remains. Oh, ooh, that looked rough. We are going to get a foul. I hope Joffrey is okay. A little football play. He isn't definitely feeling it. He's a tough kid. Doesn't look like Kamen's going to replace him. He's definitely feeling that contact. He's a competitor, though. Like he is going to take him out. Here comes Yaya. So Joffrey took a tumble there. Don't worry. Don't worry, Ron and Nancy. I think he's okay. I think he's okay. Just over a minute remains. Gage Bryant's got it. Swings it to Austin. Looking to close it out. I'm sure they're pretty happy to park the bus here. Wolfgang to Yair. Passing it around, playing some keep away. And we're going to get a timeout, Fredericksburg. Kamen wants to talk it over. How are we going to seal this thing? Just under a minute remains. We'll see what the longtime coach cooks up. Don't go anywhere here on Billies.Live.
At Hill Country Propane Inc., we work hard to earn your propane business. Do you need propane delivery for your home?
We're on it.
Refilling propane cylinders for your grill?
We're on it.
Filling up your RV and our easy drive-through?
We're on it.
Savings on RV and cylinder fills?
We're on it.
For all your propane needs, choose Hill Country Propane Inc. because
we're on it.
Hill Country Propane Inc. Go propane.
50-41 is our score as Fredericksburg's trying to seal out their second win of the FBG Chicken Express Extravaganza. As we get to the final seconds, one more time, I just want to say thank you to our title sponsor and our replay sponsor. Edward Jones is our title sponsor tonight. Edward Jones with financial goals aren't achieved overnight. Match up with a financial advisor fit just for you at edwardjones.com. All the great replays we've had today have been courtesy of Sterling Real Estate Group, which is owned by Tanya White Chambers. She is a prominent and accomplished realtor here in Fredericksburg, Texas. Thank you to all of our sponsors for allowing us to cover this, as it's a turnover for the Billies, going back the other way for Adams. Good little move there. It's going to be a foul on Austin Green, though. 2 shots for Ramones Adams. We don't typically cover tournament games. We covered the Lady Billies tournament a week or 2 ago, as you can get a good look at that foul here. We wanted to make sure, why not cover the boys too? They've had a great season so far, on the brink of improving to 12-7. Joffrey must be feeling okay. He's checking back in the game. Took a tumble earlier, but he's good. Tough kid. Under 50 seconds remain. Ramones Adams at the free throw line. He hits that one. He's had a great game, Adams has, trying to keep his Bears in the game. So we have another timeout. We'll take a quick break with him here on Billies.Live.
Segner's Jewelers is a proud Battlin' Billies sponsor and big fans of our hometown team. Segner's has served generations of FISD families and friends, and we will be here to serve future generations. Located at 236 West Main Street, or find us on the web at segnersjewelers.com. We're with you all the way. Go Billies!
This is Matt Self with Fritztown Reds Baseball. Our J4 trailers are vital to our Fritztown Reds organization, full of pitching machines, L screens, balls, ball caddies, bats, helmets, buckets, catching gear, basically whatever it takes to practice for the game. Josh has been great, and there are so many local benefits to a local business, and he goes above and beyond anytime we call him and need anything. Price was a real hit also with us.
J4 trailer, now that's a home run.
50-42 is our score as Fredericksburg's looking to hold on for a win over the talented Bastrop Bears. You know, as I watch this game, Bastrop comes in 8-10. They don't look like an 8-10 team. They're a good basketball team. Fredericksburg's been able to hold them off. They've had some good contributions. Gage Bryant has had a good game. Austin Green, Sterling White. It's been a team win. Not sure what happened there, though. Miscommunication from Fredericksburg. And I think it's going to be Bastrop ball. Wolf's going to take a break. Yair enters. It's funny watching, we mentioned Wolfgang's a young player. He's in the game, he does some good things, and then he messes up, and Coach Kamen pulls his young sophomore aside and does some teaching. But it's been fun. It's been fun to watch him get better and grow. You got a little teaching there, though. 47 seconds remain here in today's game. Ooh, Adams with the pump fake three. Just can't hit it, though. He's a couple completed shots away from completing some highlight plays, although I think his frustration on missing that shot just led to him getting another foul. As we look at the foul here, just trying to do maybe a little too much after missing the three-pointer. So we have about 30 seconds left in tonight's game. Today's game. Tonight's game will be later. This is not the last time. There's another foul. This is not the last time you'll get to see the Billies play today. We play again today at 6 p.m. against Salado. So if you don't, to look at the foul there, I think Ramones Adams is starting to show his frustration a little bit. If you look at, did they team up? I think they might have technicaled. He fouled out. That much I know for sure. So Ramones Adams' night is done. Fortunate ending to a good game for him. 17 points he's going to finish with. Billy's now in the bonus. It was not a technical, it was just a foul. And he is done. Austin hits the second. He finishes, he's got 10 points now. So here comes Bastrop. 20 seconds remain. They're trying to make something happen late. Rangel three. That's a good shot from Diego Rangel. 51-45. And that's going to be an intentional foul there by Rangel, trying to make something happen. 10 seconds remain. Austin Green's going to go to the free throw line. Don't blink yet. A couple more big shots like that from Rangel, and this game might not be over. Billy's got to close it out. A couple free throws here would help. Got the first one. This would be point 15 for Austin. He's going to stay at 14. Another three from Rangel from the corner. Just misses. And that is our ball game. 52-45. Your Fredericksburg Battling Billies get the win and improve to 12-7 on the year. We're going to have a little bit of a post-game show here in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. That's the ending there. A little bit of contact here at the end. Carter trying to secure it. Billies win. Another big win for the Billies. Don't go anywhere here. We'll have the post-game show in just a few seconds.
Security State Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of our local athletes. Whether it's on or off the field, game day or any day, they're here to help you succeed and tackle your financial goals. From personal and business banking to mortgage services or trust services, Security State Bank and Trust can support all your banking needs, helping build communities we call home since 1941. Security State Bank and Trust, proud sponsors of Battling Billy Sports. Let's go Billies! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Top 5 reasons we love Gaddy's in Fredericksburg. Number 5, their student teacher lunch discount. Number 4, their all-you-can-eat buffet. Number 3, they have a huge variety of fresh veggies at the salad bar. Number 2, Gaddy's Pasta and Pizza is always hot and ready. And best of all, they even do the dishes. Gaddy's Pizza, Highway 16 South, across from the fairgrounds.
My name is Rick Barangi, and I'm the owner and founder of the Long Neck Manor. I met Donnie several years ago because I was building a state-of-the-art barn for my giraffe, 10,000 square foot barn, and there's nobody in the area, not just Fredericksburg, but in the region, that could understand the complexities of building such a structure. Donnie's team is amazing. When they come out here, they're very professional, they're quick, they're thorough. You get a product even better than you expected.
Joseph Financial Partners is here for you. Our mission is to partner with our clients on all of their significant financial decisions by providing independent advice, appropriate education, and extraordinary service. We're an experienced group of financial advisors dedicated to helping you understand where you are financially, what you need to do to reach your goals, and how all the pieces work together. Call us today for a no-obligation free consultation and let Joseph Financial Partners be your partner for financial success. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA.
All right, so your Billies hold on to get their second win of the FBG Chicken Express Extravaganza. A good win over the Bastrop Bears, a team that came in at 8-10. But like I said, as I watched the game, I didn't see an 8-10 losing team. I saw a good athletic team with size and speed. And Billy's able to find a way to get a win the second time. They beat Hidalgo yesterday, if you remember, if you were watching. And we learned during that game, thanks to Kerry Burgess, who will be with us this afternoon for the evening broadcast, which we'll talk about here in just a minute, that Hidalgo was a top 25 ranked team. So Billy's showing they can compete with top quality basketball teams, and they've done it so far. 2-1 in the FBG Chicken Express Extravaganza. They held on to beat a good team. Bastrop Bears, a couple highlights here. There's Wolfgang Parsons. I thought he played a good second half. The sophomore continues to learn. He scored 3 points. Austin Green finished the game with 14 points. He did some good things. Here's Gage Bryant hitting a little reverse floater. He finished as the team leader with 17 all in the first half. He got in some foul trouble early in the third quarter and didn't really see him again until late in the fourth. But the guy that stepped up late in that game, Sterling White, kind of quiet most of the game. Then he hits the three-pointer that you don't see from him a ton, and he makes some other big plays down the stretch. He finishes up with 10. Here's a good look at Sterling White making a big play there. The senior had a great game. Finishes with 10, and down the stretch did a lot of really good things. Yair Hernandez, as always, contributing. Look at some other point scorers. Jack Joffrey, a little bit quieter in this one. He had 5 after a 30-point performance to beat Hidalgo yesterday. He has another shot to get hot this afternoon. And then Wolfgang Parsons, of course, finishes with 3. Harrison Langford and Aiden Newsel both had 2. So your Billies are 12-7, heading into the final game for them of the FBG Chicken Express Extravaganza. A couple point totals for the Bastrop Bears. Ramones Adams finished with 17 before he fouled out at the end. Jalen Gratton had 9. Kayshawn Moore had 8. Julian Bonner, by the way, the Spurs I was referencing was Matt Bonner, if you ever caught that. Brent Carter had 2. Diego Rangel had 3. So a couple contributors there for the Bastrop Bears. They fall to 8-11. You're good. I'll catch you after the next game. Coach Kamen came up, but we're going to let him get ready for his second game of the day. So, like we said, Billies get the win. They'll play again tonight, 6 p.m. against the Salado Eagles. You're not going to want to miss that one. That'll be here, right here on Billies.Live. That'll be a big game. So don't go anywhere. If you can't make it to the game, make sure you watch on Billies.Live. Make sure you're subscribed. Real quick, one more time, thank you again to our sponsors. Edward Jones is our title sponsor. We appreciate them. Get a better understanding of your financial goals and how an advisor can work with you at edwardjones.com. And, of course, Sterling Real Estate Group, which has a wealth of experience in the Texas real estate market, ready to serve you. Thanks again for everyone for tuning in. If you can't make it to tonight's game, watch us here on Billies.Live. 6 p.m. tip-off. You're not going to want to miss it. Thank y'all. Have a great rest of your afternoon.